something.
Tell me what's really going on.
Hey. What's up? What's happening? Sorry about that, y'all. Technical difficulties. But hopefully I got it straightened out now. Welcome back to another episode of On the Real No Filter with me, the Bonafide G, certified true, Atlanta, Georgia born, coming to you straight out of Burlington, North Carolina. Not afraid to speak what I feel, nor yell out what's real. Carlos Stargell, the last. After they made me, they broke the mold. Well, I'm back again on Saturday evening. Like I said, sorry for the first 2 moments, but shoot, things happened. I had to make sure everything was everything and make sure I had the right connections.
That's what I'm looking for.
But the first time, I was trying to plug something and knocked out the speakers and everything. And in the words of Johnny Guitar Watson, ain't that a bitch? Yeah, but anyway, y'all, back to what I forgot what I was saying earlier, but just wanted to give a shout out to my cousin-in-law, Amanda Willis. Appreciate the phone call earlier today, Sister Ma'am. And I know we don't talk often, but since the day we talked, it was a real pleasure. And it's always good to hear your voice. And I'm so glad little cuz Val is doing very, very well. Like I said, graduated from Georgia State, got 2 degrees. What more can you ask for?
That's what I'm looking for.
Talk to me, say something.
Tell me what's really going on.
And like I told her, I don't know what went on between her and my cousin, but hey, shit happens. Hold on one second. Say what now? What? It's in the drawer.
I don't see no rat.
I thought it was one in there. Look at that real good. Because I didn't use it yet. Okay, now I was doing my show. Yeah. But I'm back, y'all. And then I talked to another friend of mine today. Well, 2 more friends. Well, actually 3 more. I talked to a good friend of mine from Decatur, Georgia, Tracy Tucker. I met him through my high school friend. Well, I'm a friend, and you know, me and him been friends since actually after I graduated high school in 1976. And it's always a pleasure talking to my friend Tracy. I remember one time we was talking and he told me, he told me he really enjoyed talking to me. Not because I make him laugh, which that do help. But that's a good question, Judah. Beats the shit out of me. I don't know. But I thank you for the compliment. But oh shit, I thought it was. Yeah, I thought it was. Wait a minute. Excuse me, y'all. Time out.
You good?
Yeah, but anyway, never mind. But anyway, like I was saying, then I talked to a friend of mine in Baltimore, Maryland, Shy Hendricks. Always good to hear. Always good to talk to her because she's from, I've been knowing her when she was in Georgia too as well. And I hated her mom died after she moved to Baltimore. That was really messed up, but that's life. Thank you, Potter. I really appreciate it. And I talked to another friend of mine today, and this person I'm about to tell you about, you wouldn't believe who her cousin was. Yeah, the guy that played Rerun on What's Happening. Carrie Berry. I talked to her. You know, she's a good friend of mine too. We talk every so often, but she's been going through a lot. And all I ask y'all to do is help me keep her in prayer. In Jesus' name. That's all I can ask. But she's really a nice sister. And I told her cousin was a mess when he was on What's Happening. And I told her my favorite episode is when he called himself trying to get all religionified and join that cult. And Raj was like, "You worship a head of lettuce?" Every time I see that episode, I just bust out laughing because the reason why I laugh too, because it's a lot of people get talked into it, caught up in all these so-called phony man-made religions. They take your money and make you look like a damn fool. But see, I'm just gonna say this right here, y'all. The funny part about it, with me, I don't know about a lot of people out there, but I got woke. And when I say I got woke, I realized a lot of stuff that was told us growing up in life, and I don't fault our ancestors, grandparents, or great-grandparents, because they didn't know no better either because of lack of the education that was really needed, what they didn't get like we get now. All that stuff that we was told since the beginning of time was bullshit. And that's on the real. It really was. I mean, that's why you got to do your research. But I'm going to say this right here. It's not that I don't abide or trust in God or anything, because I do. Honestly, I do. But it's the BU double hockey stick sugar honey iced tea that we've been co-signing ever since we came out the womb.
Talk to me, say something.
And y'all know I'm telling the truth. But I don't try to badmouth it because, you know, it was so instilled in our grandparents, older relatives that they don't know no better. And like I said, I blame it on the lack of education that they could have had. Because believe me, if they had the education that was really needed, then they would have sense enough not to co-sign bullshit.
Talk to me, say something.
And I'm just speaking facts. I mean, like I said, it's nothing, I don't talk about religion, but one thing I will say this too. There's nothing wrong with trying to change your life for the better. But at the same time, don't be no fool. Use your common sense. Because don't get caught up in some shit that you regret that you got caught up in. For real, because you got a lot of, and then I hate to say this, but like I say, no disrespect to the men and women of God. But I'm gonna say this right here too. A lot of them so-called preachers in it for the money. They don't care about nobody but they still. All they want is the money. But just to let y'all know, just let it be known. Now y'all remember back in the day, when they knew a preacher wasn't right, they used to call them jacklegs. Well, check this out. I ain't trying to talk bad about this preacher, but even though he was big time and big name, and he is well respected, but Reverend Knight was the first jackleg preacher to be known. They didn't say it, but he was the first well-known jackleg preacher. Send me $5 and you will receive a free prayer call. Really? $5 and a free prayer call. Bullshit. Ain't nothing in this world free. But anyway, I used to hear folks talk bad about a lot of these preachers out here. Who are we to judge? They are human beings, I will say that. But at the same time, like I said, we not on this earth to judge, but at the same time, if your ears hear, and your eyes see, and you know what you know, and God know what you know, guess what? Can't nobody tell you no different. But if you never seen it or your eyes didn't hear it, and you run your mouth and don't know what's going on, that's called co-signing bullshit.
Talk to me, say something.
And look, we don't need no more fuel added to the fire that's already igniting.
Tell me what's really going on.
I just wanted to get that off my chest, but like I was saying, my cousin Amanda, got to keep her in prayer because she's really been down over the years. And you know, when people get tired like that kind of scares me. Because a lot of people that said they was tired end up leaving this earth. And Lord knows I can't take it no more, for real. I know we all got to go one day, but still at the same time, nobody likes to hear about death. They say we're supposed to rejoice during death. Shit, how can we? That's my question. And it's been instilled us so long that we don't have sense enough to know that we are very much ass backwards. Because we're supposed to rejoice when people leave this earth, and we're supposed to cry when baby's born. That's what I heard, and that's what I've been told. I remember a friend of mine in high school, God rest his soul. He told, when we was in high school, he was like, you know what? He said some people, I mean, you got some people, they get drunk and party like it's 1999 when somebody leave this world. But soon as baby's born, they cry. I said, ain't that what you supposed to do? He was like, yeah. But he said, but the way they do it, he said they take it to the extreme. That I do believe. Some people just take what's quoted. They take it to the extreme. They twist it, try to put it in their own characterizations or whatnot. That's the problem. Don't try to twist it and have everybody believe in the bullshit. Tell the damn truth. They say the truth shall set you free. Yeah, right. Yeah, the truth will set you free. But it seems like it's more people, it's more bullshit than truth. Anywhere and everywhere you go, no jive. Like I say, I'm not the one to judge, but my ears seen and my eyes heard it. And I been there, done that, and heard it all before. Yes, I have. But so much for that. We ain't gonna talk about that. But another reason why I decided to go live earlier too, right now, because at 6 o'clock, I'm gonna have my eyes glued on NXT. Yeah, Vengeance. I got to watch that at 6 o'clock. I ain't looked at it in a while, and I miss NXT. That's like where they trying to make it to the roster, to the main roster, whether it's Raw or SmackDown. But I will say this. I hate that a lot of them that made the roster, a lot of them got released. And there's a lot of them that got released in NXT. What's up with that? Paul Levesque. I mean, and then, but a lot of them that leave NXT now, they go to, they either go to independent circuits, TNA, AEW, Impact. They do all that now. But like I told y'all about wrestling, I can't remember what day it was, but everybody remember when WWEF or whatever they used to call it was worldwide. And then like NWA, AWA, all that. It was all about territories back in the day. By me being from Georgia, Jim Crockett Promotions was like the big thing, Atlanta and the Carolinas for real. And he used to come on Channel 17, WTBS, every Saturday. And I used to look forward to watching where they used to call it Georgia Championship Wrestling. They changed to the World Championship Wrestling, sanctioned by the NWA. Then they just then Ted Turner bought them out, just call it the World Championship, WCW. So, but to be honest with you, at one point, WCW gave WWF, like I said, whatever you want to call it, WCW gave them hell for years when it came to the ratings. But then after the Attitude Era, that's when the WWF really started coming back. And it got so bad with WCW that where they was going bankrupt, but I don't know how. Well, at least Vince McMahon was nice enough to buy WCW and ECW. But at the same time, there's a lot of reasons why WCW was going down too. I'm not going to reveal the whole truth on here. Just Google it. That's all I can tell you. But like I said, and now that they bring in AEW, they trying to make it. It kind of, to be honest with you, kind of remind me of WCW. But I'm gonna say this about WCW: there will never be another WCW ever again. Why? Because it was only one WCW, and the ones who made the money for WCW: Sting, Luger, Goldberg, Harlem Heat, Steiner Brothers, Dusty Rhodes, Ric Flair. Them were the real money makers. But the one who brought them down from sugar to shit, to be honest with you, was Ole Anderson. Thank you, baby. I appreciate that. But I'm gonna say this right here. Now you know they had a lot to do with playing the race card, but we ain't gonna get into that. I'm just gonna say this right here. Karma's a bitch. That's all I can say. When you do bad things and you don't do right by people, it will come back on you.
Talk to me, say something.
Tell me what's really going on.
Well, y'all know what? I'm gonna go on and cut this one right now, cut a little short. But I want to thank everybody who took the time to view, watch, tune in to another episode of On the Real No Filter with the Bonafide G, certified true, Atlanta, Georgia born, coming to you straight out of Burlington, North Carolina, Carlos Stargell the last. And those who haven't subscribed, if you find it in your heart and you feel it in the depths of your soul, please don't hesitate to hit the like and or subscription bell. I really would appreciate it. One-on-one live chat is always available and open. Video, audio, both optional. Now, if you don't want to be seen or nor do you want to be heard, hit the like and or subscription bell. I will appreciate it. That will be satisfied and acceptable. But again, thank y'all so much for taking the time to tune in and watch On the Real No Filter. Now, possibilities, I will be back tomorrow. What time, I don't know. Maybe, maybe not, I'm not sure. But rest assured, I will be back Monday. That's for damn sure. So until the next time, God bless you, love you, be good, take care of yourselves and each other. By all means. Hey, Brantley, please behave yourselves. Stop the violence. Increase the peace, eliminate the hate, spread the love with a whole bunch of joy. Continue to follow those basic instructions before leaving Earth. Believe in yourself, God first and foremost. And let's all continue to strive to act on one accord. So until the next time, y'all, peace. 2 fingers. Out of here like last year. Later when you're straighter. And catch y'all on the next go round on another episode of On the Real No Filter. Again, I will be back Monday. I'm just gonna let y'all know. So Sundays is open if I choose to come, but for sure I will be back Monday. So until then, holla!